Emily McAvoy. Batting third, a senior, playing catcher, number 14, Gina Alvaro. Batting fourth, a senior, playing shortstop, number 8, Ava Junkins. Batting fifth, a sophomore, playing second base, number 27, Lexi Hardy. Batting sixth, a senior, in the circle, number 23, Mackenzie Davis. Batting seventh, a freshman, third baseman, number 5, Elena Hoskinson. Batting eighth, a senior, playing right field, number 17, Izzy Brito. Batting ninth, a junior, playing first base, number 3, Cameron Ware.
It's not Brito.
I know it's not Brito. Amara Moore. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Correction in the lineup, playing right field, number 21, Amira Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and gentlemen remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network audience, and welcome to another exciting edition of Robert C. Byrd Softball as your Robert C. Byrd Eagles take on the Philip Barbour Colts. My name is Stephen Kennedy, and joining me is
Larry Rabbit Snyder.
Rabbit. Two teams. I looked at their records. Robert C. Byrd, 11-4, and I believe 10-0 in the Big Ten, and taking on a team though in Philip Barbour, that's 9-2 overall, and I'll be 5-1 in the Big Ten. So you expect this to be a very competitive matchup, would you say?
Oh, I guarantee you, yeah. Philip Barbour's program here in the last few years has made big strides and big improvements. In fact, all their sports, the girls' sports, basketball, soccer, and softball as well. So it leads to be a excellent ball game today.
And I'll tell you, because one of the things that last year they had a really good senior pitcher who graduated, I believe. But, it seems like they'd be able to find the next person, and it's just next person up. And when you have a program, that's what programs do,
Exactly. And the McDaniel girl, nice little pitcher, does a nice job for him. Of course, Mackenzie Davis had to step up the last couple of years too. So made big strides there both. So it should be a pretty competitive game tonight.
Yep. So we're here for so obviously starting off here for the Philip Barbour Colts is their shortstop Caitlin Warner. Katie Lynn Warner. I apologize. She comes in batting .366 on the season. Pretty robust average.
Yeah, that's a pretty good average.
As ball one there. Now, what one thing you said, I remember from the last game, oh, that's a nice one. It's going to go foul, but she definitely got a good piece of that one. Is about trying to stay ahead in the count.
Absolutely, because you get behind in the count, you make a good hitter a great hitter because they can sit on pitches, look for stuff that they like because they know they got you in a hole. But when you're ahead in the count, pitcher's advantage. So again, staying in front is huge.
And that will make it 2-1 count. Mackenzie Davis comes in with a 2.53 ERA. That's terrific. And I believe the other pitcher I remember was in the 3. I'll look it up here when she comes up. But I mean, this is another long fly. But let's see if, and it looks like it is. No, it was not caught. Sorry, it was right up against the fence. Must have just gotten to the fence over there. The dugout for Philip Barbour kind of blocked our view on that, but left fielder there was not able to get it. And that will make it 2-2 count.
Yeah, girl stroking the ball pretty good.
I say that's 2 good hits, both foul, but definitely. And that one will. He's going to call that foul. That's interesting. Maybe it was just from my perspective. Obviously, he's down there, he's up here. I thought she got it before it went over the white, but I could be wrong on that.
Well, that was definitely an advantage for RCB because the girl threw it away.
Yep.
So
ended up being.
We were glad that was foul.
Yep. Sometimes it just works out. So once again, still 2-2 count for Katie Lynn Warner. And here's the pitch. And ground ball to Ava Junkins. Junkins over and safe. Beats it out. Well, it was bang bang. So I definitely think that, but it looked like she got there.
Number 3, Katie Kennedy.
And that's one of the things, though, when you have someone at the top of the line, that's something you always look for is that speed to maybe when you have a infield grounder that maybe you could run that out and beat it the first to get that started. As Katie Kennedy will step in and little swings and misses. So Mackenzie Davis does get out to an 0-1 lead on this batter. And foul back.
We're ahead in the count now.
So what would you, if you were suggesting something to Mackenzie Davis, what would you tell her for this next pitch?
Not be a strike. Throw it outside. Get her, see if she takes something here.
Yeah.
Which she did.
Yep. I mean, that's usually a good move. See if you can try to get someone to chase.
Yeah,
kind of get it like an easy.
You don't want to give them too much too good because still ahead in the count 2-2. So here's a good pitch for her.
Yeah. And on the base pass, Katie Lynn Warner has 7 stolen bases on the year, so that's something to keep in mind. And that will go through the middle there, and Philip Barbour's in business. Runners on first and second, nobody out. As Avery McDaniel will come to the plate.
Start off 2 consecutive base hits, so
that's an ideal start for Philip Barbour.
Nobody out here. Let's see how we handle it.
Yep. A little C&I single on that last one. Just found its way through. And there's a good pitch there on the outside corner for strike 1. As Katie Kennedy has 9 stolen bases on the year. So both these runners have shown the propensity to be able to steal bases. So, but that'd be hard to do probably with both of them on right now. That one's outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would show bunt, make a third baseman come in, and the second base runner, all she has to beat is a shortstop.
And there's a ball out there, but nice job tracking that down by Martina Howe.
For the first out, brings up.
And that will be our first out of the game, and it was trailing away from her. So that was a little bit tougher than maybe it looked off the bat. That was a good job on her part. So far, you know, all these Colts batters have definitely been getting some good metal to the ball here. And there's a nice pitch by McKenzie to get up. As Caitlin Cooper steps in. Cooper comes in with a .333 batting average, and that's nicely hit. And that's going to get down. It's got in the alley, and here comes one. And going to be a double.
Shot again by Caitlin Cooper scores. Number 8, Kate Warner brings up. Number 16, Peyton Homer.
And it's now 1-0 for the 1-0 Colts here.
Runners on second and third, one out.
Yep. So are you telling your infield, though, just if in this situation, would you just tell them to go to first and just get the guaranteed out, and even if it means giving up the run?
This early in the ball game, probably. So what I would do is hold the runner, look the runner, and then go to first.
Yep.
See if you could freeze the runner and then get the shot to first, and then you still have a chance to come home with it.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, anything to the right side of the infield, you're probably just telling them to go straight to first.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
out of here. That's out of here.
Yeah, and that's a three-run shot there. See that again here. Now we'll make it 4-0. Colts just right on the button. Nice job there. By Peyton Holbert. She came in.
Good stroke. That was a good stroke.
I mean, she came in with a .514 batting average, and you kind of saw it there.
Yeah, she stroked that well.
Yeah.
That's pretty much down the middle.
Yeah.
In the box now for the Colts, number 13,
All right.
Olivia.
So you're down 4-0. One out in the top of the first. What are you telling your team right now?
Well, just play for outs right now. Get back on track. We haven't batted yet, so it's a long game. If it was late in the game, it'd be different. But early like this, a lot of innings that left.
2-0 count now. And there's a strike right there on the outside corner. As Olivia Wilmoth is at the plate. 3-1 count. It'll be interesting to see. She comes in with a .419 batting average. And that was a little high, and that'll be ball 4. And so
into the box next to the Colts, number 20, Maggie Mincy.
Yeah, that's what you kind of want to stay away from, putting batters on base with the ball, because it's one thing you can't defense is a walk.
Yeah. And now that you're starting to get into the bottom of their lineup, you really want to try to see if you can, as they would maybe say, stop the bleeding a little bit, get out of here and try to get going yourself. As that one's fouled back, so count goes to 1-1. Still only one out here. Top of the first, Philip Barbour leads 4-0. And it's doubled up there. Nice play by Ava Junkins. As it was lined. As obviously, the batter a little bit unlucky there, because obviously she hits a little bit to a little bit to the left or to the right. That's a base hit, but because it's right at Ava, she catches it, and then the runner didn't freeze on the line drive, and double play. Was it pitcher's best friend, right?
Absolutely.
Well, that's the end of the top of the first with your score: Philip Barbour 4, Robert C. Byrd 0. You're watching the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network. And we're back. As your score is Philip Barbour 4, Robertsford 0, going to the bottom first. So RCB gets its first crack to try to chip into that lead. And Martina Howe will step in. Martina comes in with a .395 batting average, obviously extremely robust. But she's taking a really good pitcher in McDaniel, who comes in with a 2.87 ERA for the Colts. And she's up 0-2 count here. Nice job watching that outside.
Yeah, Martina's job to get on base, get them back one at a time. She can't get it to 4 runs back with one swing. So
yeah. I think, from just a psychological standpoint, it'd be nice to be able to just get something here. And that's nice job by the third baseman throwing it out, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Brings up number 10, Chloe McAvoy.
Good job by the third baseman there to knock it down. And even though she had to find it, she took her time, didn't rush, and was still able to throw a strike. And here comes. And she hustles it out, and it's going to.
Number 14, Gina Alvaro.
As Gina Alvaro will come in, she leads the team in batting with a .432 batting average. As Chloe McAvoy gets on there, that's why they always tell you though, on that last one, you always run it out no matter what, because you never know.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
She don't run it out, the girl picks it up and throws her out. So.
Yep. Always hustle to always hustle. Gina steps in, gets strike one. Well, good eye, leaving that down there. As the catcher tries to catch Chloe McAvoy off the base there, but she gets back. Just out of curiosity, with that throw from the catcher to first base, how many times have you seen that actually get somebody out?
Oh, depends on the catcher sometimes. Some of them got pretty good arms. They could snap it, throw down there. Makes it pretty nice, right-handed batter, because it's wide open for her.
Yeah, makes sense. 2-2 count. And swing and a miss, and down goes Gina Alvaro on strikes, and that will give us 2 outs here.
Down in the box now,
and
the Eagles, number 8, Ava Junkins.
Ava Junkins will step in. As Chloe will be going on contact here. And Ava chases that one, and strike one. And that will be fouled off. And once again, a good pitcher's count. That's something all inning that McDaniel has been able to do is, every count has been to her advantage to this point. So
yeah, staying ahead in the counts is very important. Like I say, you get behind, you make a good hitter or a great hitter. So definitely your advantage when you're ahead in the count.
And there's another strikeout. So she has 2 strikeouts. At the end of the first inning, your score is Philip Barbour 4, Robert C. Byrd 0. We're watching the Robert C. Byrd streaming network. And we're back with the score. Philip Barbour 4, Robert C. Byrd 0 as we start the top of the second. And leading off for Philip Barbour.
For the Philip Barbour Colts, number 12, Presley Fincham.
Presley Fincham. As Presley Fincham will step in. As it's an 8-9-1 for the Colts. And there's another nice hit.
Wow. They definitely brought their bats
I
today.
say they're seeing the ball really well today.
Lindsey Moss.
Because even on the outs have all been, the 2 outs, were well hit too.
Yeah. I see they got beat last night by Lewis County, but they put up 7 runs. So,
yeah.
Of course, Lewis County's pitching about similar to ours, so probably good thing for Philip Barbour. I mean, it's same kind of speed and stuff.
Yeah. As Lindsey Moses can come in, and good job getting the out there for RCB.
With the first out. Cameron Ware. Brings up back top lineup, Katie Lynn Warner.
Now we 1 out. As they were able to release the out, move the runner, and now we're back to the top with Katie Lynn Warner. Now she hit was able to run out 1 in the first inning. But she also had 2 really nice foul balls that looked like they were, hit. And that one's fair.
Fair ball. Oh, got by.
And it got by.
That's going to be a...
It's going to make it a double. So basically, Kaylin Warner and Presley Fincham just decide to trade places, except that Phil Barbour adds another run, and now it's 5-0. As Katie Kenny comes back, she got a single on her first at bat. That ball will be inside. Had a little C&I single right through the middle.
Hard hit ball. Nice stop by. Oh, then throwed it away.
Throws it away. And it looks like they're going to score on this one. And once again, they are going to trade places. Nice stop, just a little high on the throw there. And I think we're going to have a time here looks like they're having a team meeting. Well,
try to get them settled down, even 5 there. That's $1 million stop and a 10-cent throw.
Mm-hmm. So if you were talking to the team, in this position, what would you be telling them?
Well, just take a deep breath. Collect yourself. Let's get some outs here. They're going to score some runs. We've got to score runs to win anyway. We've got a lot of game ahead of us. So put it behind us and play some D and get some outs here.
As McDaniel steps up, Avery McDaniel. She flew out to center field on her first at-bat. And that one's going to be gone.
Out of here.
That's out of here, and that's going to be a 2-run shot for McDaniel. Looked like it was on a similar trajectory as the one in the first innings, that it just kept carrying, and eventually
it just kept going.
And if you look at the wind, it's kind of blowing right in that direction.
Yeah.
So it kind of got a little wind, caught it, gave it a little bit of a boost, and
she stroked it pretty good.
Oh no, it's well hit. It's very well hit. I mean, whatever wind was going that direction, but there's not a lot of wind out here, so she definitely got it on the screws. And that will give an 8-0 lead now for Philip Barbour.
It's a tough spot for Byrd because McKenzie's pretty much it as far as pitching goes. Yeah. And give yourself a chance. If those strikes, you just got to keep him in the ballpark.
Yeah. Well, I think the one thing is that, she had the one walk, and that happens. But at the same time, usually when you have these big innings, it's because and there's another hit for the Colts. And, I mean, you know, as they get a double there. And what people, and, you know, because usually when you have a lot of big innings, typically what you usually see is there's a lot of, you know, walks because, you know, you give up some free bases. But really, that's just not happening today, you know.
No, they're just downright pounding the ball. That's all. There's a little flare out.
And that will be caught by Ava Junkins to give the second out of the inning. Keeps the runner at just missed hit it just a little bit.
Brings up number 13, Olivia Wilman.
And one of the things I've seen them doing is it seems like they're trying to go early in the count. Like it seems like a lot of these are swinging at like the first pitch.
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
Oh, and that will get
very
down.
Very aggressive.
And that will bring home another run as a little single there. As number 22.
In the box now from Colts number 20, Maggie Mitzi.
Number 22 scores, and that's an RBI there for Olivia Wilmoth. And that will be, as popped up, that will go foul. Yeah, she gets ahead in the count. 0-1 count, 2 down. Looking for the last out.
Good way ahead in the count.
All right. Probably expect her to throw one out. See if you can get her to chase, but we'll see. Stays alive. As it's 9-0 here, the Colts lead. Runner on first, 2 outs, 0-2 count. And Davis pitches, and that's outside. Ooh. Good pitch, though. Very good pitch, because that was very enticing. Just off the plate. Good job by Maggie to avoid swinging at that one. And that's popped up, and a little bit of, fortunately, someone was able to come down with it, and that'll be the end of the inning with your score. Philip Barbour 9, Robert Seabird 0. We'll take a break. You're watching the Robert Seabird Streaming Network. And we're back. It's Lexi Hardy will start off the inning. She'll take the first ball. So up 1-0. Swings at that one, fouls it back. So the key here, though, is your RCB is to just keep staying patient, right? Because just one run at a time, just try to eat into this lead a little bit.
Yeah, you've got it takes a lot of patience now because you just don't want to be swinging at anything. You want to manufacture a run or two here, break that ice, get that goose egg off the board.
And that's high, 3-1 count.
And, just like I say, a lot of game left. Get 6 more innings. possibly if we could get a couple runs here.
Yeah. Just got to chip away. Just got to chip away at it, and
That's
that makes it full 3-2 count.
Play it like a 0-0 ball game right now. See.
Yeah. Okay. Izzy Preto's still going to bat. All right, and so, Lexi Hardy, the full count here. Nobody out. Oh, and strike 3 on the corner. And that will be the first out of the inning.
Into the box now for the Eagles. Number 23, Mackenzie Davis.
Mackenzie Davis will come in, try to help her own cause here. And she'll take that one low. Ball 1. Mackenzie comes in with a very good 386 average. And she pops that up, and the first baseman will catch it, and that will be the second out of the inning. As down to the last out of the inning.
In the box now for the Eagles. Number 5, Elena Hoskinson.
Elena Hoskinson steps in, number 5. And that ball is high and off the plate. Ball 1. Just have to play within yourself. Oh, and that one's fouled back. 1-1.
Yeah, young lady at McDaniels has done a nice job staying ahead in the count. Hadn't been behind on the batter yet.
Yeah.
That's the key.
And that will be a little dribbler to second there. And they will get Hoskinson. And that will end the inning with as RCB goes down in order, and that will end the second inning with your score, Philip Barbour 9, RCB 0. You're watching the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network. And we're back as it's the top of the third with your score, Philip Barbour 9, Robert C. Byrd 0.
Number 12, Presley Fincham.
Presley Fincham, number 12, will step in again, see if she can get another hit. And that one's up, and let's see, Gina able to get the mask off and make the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Gina Navarro, brings up
another
7, Lindsay Moss.
Another first ball swing, though. So I can tell you this. It seems like, some coaches always, tell people, like, try to draw walks and stuff like that. But I can tell you, Philip Barbour seems to be a team that's like, you go up there ready to swing.
Well, they've been aggressive. That's a key. You got to be aggressive, patiently aggressive,
And that on the 0-1 count, and Moses will get a second out. So good start of the inning for RCB as Mackenzie Davis will get the first 2 before going back to the top of the lineup. Always what you like to do in an 8-9-1 is at least when they swing it to the top, have to do it all with 2 outs. As Kaylin Warner, who has 2 hits, And here's another one, and almost a great play, but just Hardy just couldn't quite squeeze
And
it.
in the box now, Colts number 3, Katie Kennedy.
As it was just right in that kind of dead zone right there, and just
Yeah, it's a base hit. It's a heck of a play by Lexi Hardy trying to make that play.
oh yeah,
Almost tipped it off the glove into
Martina's hand.
Martina's hand.
Yeah, that would have been a Sports Center type play.
Yeah.
It's once again swing out the first pitch and foul back. And that will give it's Katie Kennedy with a runner on first as she tries to get another hit. And there's a first ball one, so ball 1-1 count with 2 outs here. Runner on first base. As Katie Kennedy will take another ball. That's low, ball 2, so 2-1 count. And that's a strike right on the corner. Nice pitch by Mackenzie Davis. Gets a 2-2 count. Good count for her. And that will be grounded right back to the pitcher, and it's on to first base, and that will be the first inning that RCB will get out without giving up a run. So positive development for RCB as they try to get back in this one, though they still find themselves down 9-0 going into the bottom of the third. You're watching the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network. And we're back as we go to the bottom of the third. Robert C. Byrd looking to eat into this lead. Izzy Preto will step in.
Yeah, the DP.
The DP. She will take that first ball there. As RCB looks for its first hit of the game. As there will be 1-1 count.
Ooh, good pitch. We got to be aggressive.
Good pitch there. As it's a 1-2 count on Izzy Preto as McDaniel. And that one's high and swinging strike 3. And that will be the first out of the inning. As Ware will step on.
Now.
Cameron Ware will step into place.
Cameron Ware.
RCB still looking for that first hit. And nice pitch there by McDaniel right on the outside. And it'll be an 0-1 count.
Yeah, she's been on the plate all day. Way ahead in the count.
Yep. And there's another one, 0-2.
Just rearing back, firing strikes. We got to be aggressive.
And really outside of the one time, I think we went to a full count. She really hasn't even come close to really walking anybody.
No.
There's the swinging strike 3 as Cameron Ware goes down, and we're back to the top with Martina Howe.
Then in the box now, the Eagles, Martina Howe.
And there's another strike. And that ball is outside, ball 1, so 1-1 count. Nice hit by Martina.
There
and
you go.
there's an
Hot top pass
RCB.
catcher. Single for Martina Howe brings up number 10, Chloe McAvoy.
She breaks up the no-no. And RCB has a base runner here. As Chloe McAvoy will see if she can try to keep the momentum going. As that will be off there, and it'll be caught by the second baseman, and that will be the end of the inning as we go to the fourth with the score. Philip Barbour 9, RCB 0. You're watching the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network. And we're back as you go into the top of the fourth inning with the score, Philip Barbour 9, RCB 0, as Avery McDaniel will step up. She flew out in the first to center field, and then the next one she hit a home run to center field. So we'll see how this one goes as outside there for Mackenzie Davis. Now hit to the shortstop. Nice job by Ava Junkins on the Cameron Ware. Getting a very dangerous batter out there, so that's a nice play. And it's hopefully now, for, last inning, beginning of this inning, maybe RCB, at least on the defensive side, seems to be settling in maybe a little bit, hopefully. As we'll see as that ball is fouled out. As we got Caitlin Cooper coming to the plate.
Yeah, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles.
2 for 2 with 2 singles. Another hit ball as there'll be 0-2 count. Considering how she's been hitting today, obviously with up 0-2, you gotta feel like Mackenzie's gonna be a little bit careful here, see if she can try to.
Yeah, catcher. Catchers have good eyes. I mean, they see every pitch, so they pick up the spin, rotation of the ball, and everything. And I always felt that catchers had a little advantage because seeing every pitch when their pitcher throws.
Yep.
As well as batting.
As the ball comes in, nice play there.
Catch for the second out.
Nice play there.
Good catch.
I say, because, she was on her horse there and was able to just get it before it fell down. Great job. Big out there as RCB will have 2 outs now as Peyton Holbert will step in. And she reaches a little bit, and let's see, and she's going to get another one here.
Moore with the third out.
As Moore will get the third out of the inning. As that will retire one for the first time today. The Colts go down in order 1, 2, 3, and go to the bottom of the fourth with your score. Philip Barbour 9, RCB 0. You're watching the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network. And we're back with your score. Philip Barbour 9, Robert C. Byrd 0 as we go into the bottom of the fourth. So what we've seen is the last 2 innings, RCB was been able to, turn up the defensive pressure, pitch a couple shutouts. Now they just need the bats to come along with them, right?
Exactly. I missed your second time through.
So hopefully, and you got your first hit last inning. So, and like I said, this is your second time through as Gina will get a chance here. She struck out in the first inning. As McDaniel will, and popped up there, and the shortstop will come over and get it, and that will be the first out of the inning. As here comes Ava Junkins here, see if she can get started. And she also struck out in the first inning, so hoping to turn that around here as McDaniel peers in, and she shows bunt, and it goes foul.
Right idea.
Yeah. Tried to show at the last moment and use her speed. Just couldn't quite keep it in play, but it's a good idea.
It helps to get her eye on the ball and stuff. She's been struggling a little bit here.
Ava Junkins comes in with a .262 batting average on the season. Good job leaving that high. But sometimes just like a bump base hit, and all of a sudden you just start getting that momentum behind you, and then the things just start working. So a little bit off there. Swinging strike 2, so it's a 1-2 count here. As Daniel deals and Ava Junkins swings and misses, and that'll be strike 3 as Lexi Hardy, we'll see if she can start something with 2 outs here.
Hardy.
As takes the ball there. As McDaniel there, pitching a great game so far. And that'll be to the second baseman, and she's going to run that out. And that will be
into the box now for the Eagles, number 23, McKenzie.
As we said earlier in the game, no matter what, you always run it out because you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. Get on any way you can, make things happen.
Yep. So here comes Mackenzie Davis. And that's first one's ball. As Avery will pitch. Kenzie will swing, and it'll go to the shortstop, and she's going to touch second, and that will end the inning. And that will be the end of the fourth with your score. Robert C. Byrd, Philip Barbour 9, Robert C. Byrd 0. You're watching the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network. And we're back with your score. Philip Barbour 9, Robert C. Byrd 0 as we go into the top of the 5th inning as the Colts here will try to add on to their lead, as RCB needs to have a big inning this inning, because if they don't, this game would be over, as the run rule states that if Philip Barbour still leads by 8 at the end of this inning, this game is over. So
Correct.
So one, obviously, the key point here is if you're RCB, you have to pitch a 0 here. You gotta put an egg up here to not make yourself do too much. Little hit there, nice job by Martina Howe. She really covered a lot of ground on that very quickly.
Yeah, she does an excellent job.
Yep. And so that will give us the first out of the inning, as Olivia Wilmoth
This is
Maggie Mitzi is stepping into the plate. And she looks like she was going to try to do something there, but then she looked and saw it was inside and took it. As one down here, top of the 5th, and there's a ground ball to third base, and good job staying with it there for RCB, as, you know, that's why you always stick with the ball. She was able to run it up, throw it over there, get the out, and now it's 2 down. As Presley Fincham will be the third batter. Sorry, I apologize for that. Third batter of the inning. RCB with 2 outs, as she swings and misses on that one, and an 0-1 count. And nice diving stop. Can she get her? No, can't quite get her, but still a terrific stop there by Ava Junkins. But, you know, obviously a well-earned base hit there by Fincham.
Great stop, Bo. Great stop.
Yeah. Obviously prevented anything from possibly getting anything in the outfield. So if there was someone going to second, she might have had a play there.
Mm-hmm.
But just a little too far of a throw to try to get that. As we have Lindsay Moses there, she's going to step in as ball 1. 2 outs though. Top of the 5th. And here comes a little dribbler. Cameron Ware will get it. And she will, oh, she's safe. They called her, she's safe. And then Cameron will step off there. They're saying that sorry, I was not really thinking about it. I didn't hit the replay button, but they're going to say that she beat out Cameron Ware to first base, and that will continue the inning for the Colts, as now runners on first and third, and we're back to the top of the lineup where Katie Lynn Warner has been very effective today. And that was strike 1, as 0-1 count there. And Mackenzie Davis will get that, and fortunately able to get out of the inning without any damage. So runners left on first and third, but no runs score. And it's 9-0 Philip Barbour as we go to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching the Robert T. Byrd Streaming Network. And we're back, as it's now or never for Robert C. Byrd, as if they do not score at least 2 runs here, this game ends. So, what would you be telling your team?
We got to play for 2 runs. We got to manufacture something here. We got to have base runners, or it's all for naught.
Mm-hmm. And it's it's nice to see, though, at least for Mackenzie Davis, no matter what happens here in the bottom of the inning, that after the first couple innings, that she was able to come together and pitch 3 straight shutout innings there. So that's so now 0-2 count here, as Elena Hoskinson will try to
chased.
And that's why you get up ahead in the count, though, because when it's 0-2, you gotta think about protecting, and she chased one out of the zone.
Izzy Prito.
As Izzy Prito here will try to see if she can start something here.
Ball was in the glove.
Yep. So
I had a girl do it one time, and the catcher threw it back. She thought she hit it. When the catcher was throwing it back to the pitcher, she thought she hit the ball.
Yeah. As 1-1 count here, Izzy looks like she chased one that looked like a little bit low. But like I said, this McDaniel's been dealing all day, so you can't. And right on the outside corner, and so far RCB is only has 1 hit on the entire game and no walks. So.
Frizzy goes for 3. Cameron Ware.
Pitched an excellent game. This McDaniel's girl has. I give her credit.
Yep, give her credit.
Had to count all day, no walks.
And Cameron Ware.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 strikeouts in 5 innings. That's pretty good day's work.
As she gets up 1-0-1 here on Cameron Ware, and there's another swing and a miss.
8 out of 15.
So if Cameron Ware can't get a hit here, then that will be the end of this. And strike 3, and that will be your ball game.
9 out of 6. 9 out of 16.
Yep.
At bats.
Yep. So the majority of the outs are were strikeouts. So I mean, great game for them. Gotta give your hats off to the Colts. They came in. You mentioned that they had actually lost to Lewis County yesterday, and you could tell though they really were very motivated today, and you gotta tip your hat to them.
Absolutely. Absolutely, well pitched game. And the sad part about it is really Kinsey didn't pitch that bad a game. I don't know that she had a walk.
Yeah, I think she had one. There
maybe.
Was one. I think one like in the first inning, maybe.
Yes, yeah, there was one walk, and that's Yeah. But of course, let's see. Not very many strikeouts. I don't think she had a strikeout, but still, Did well enough. I mean, the ball was across the plate and around the plate, but I tell you what, Philip Barbour put on a hitting clinic today.
Yeah, about ready to say there was a lot of hits today. But that's what you're doing for the regular season, is just trying to learn. This is the first time maybe a lot of these girls have seen this pitcher. Obviously, we talked about the fact that last year they had an all-state caliber pitcher. And so this is kind of her first year as the pitcher. So you've never seen her before. So now RCB's seen her, and, if they have to go up against her again, because I believe they're in the same section. Is that correct?
Yeah, a good likelihood.
So, get you some experience with that. And, and at least, with Mackenzie, the first couple innings were, rough, but you got through those and you had 3 good innings. And so, maybe you figured out something like next time that you can start from the jump with. But do you have any last thoughts before we sign off here?
No, like I say, well-played game, a good pitching from the McDaniel's girl. Like I say, it's not nothing you hang your head down on. That's a good ball club.
Yeah.
You got to learn from it.
Yep. And that will be the end of our broadcast. Thank you for joining us. As once again, your final score is Philip Barbour 9, RCB 0. You're watching the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network.